So we'll think with the sub. Biggest event I've ever hosted personally. Good morning, everybody. I've been looking forward to this event for a long time now. It's been in the works for a few weeks. 250 pro players. I'm not gonna do an intro for the video because, well, it's gonna be like an edited video. We'll do an intro, like a specific intro for that. But you may be wondering why I'm streaming if I'm just trying to get 1% today. Well, okay, for the stream, I'll still explain what this is if you don't know. And maybe I'll make a command so you can figure it out. So I got 250 list players together, so people with list points. And every single day, they have to get 1% more on Heliopolis. And the last player standing wins, pretty much. Pretty simple. Bobbin, thank you for the sub. Appreciate that. Into the 56 months. So I'm streaming today because I'm going to practice. I'm not trying to win this event, but I do want to get somewhat far into it, so I'm also going to practice today instead of just getting 1%. So that's what's happening today. I don't know how far I'm going to be able to get in the event. Also, sorry I've been inactive. It's for the same reason it always is, which is that I was resetting my sleep schedule. So, like today I woke up at 7 a.m., which is normal, but it was not normal leading up to this moment, so that's where I was. Fake Heliopolis? I don't think so. Yeah, allergies have not been helpful. April has been a bad month for allergies so far. The temperature's woo, but it's been cold for a few days, so I feel pretty good right now. Nope, sleep schedule already fixed. Stream over. But yeah, I'm super excited for this. I don't know. I have no idea how far I'll be able to get into this. Latest thing with the sub. Literally no idea. I hope, I want, foolishly, my ambition is to make it to the UFO. I don't know if that's going to happen, right? But I would love to make it to the UFO. We're going to see if it's possible. I'm pretty good at timings. I'm actually pretty good at timings. So maybe it's possible. I don't know. I'd like to give it a good shot. How about that, guys? We're going to try to get to... No. Yeah, no, I'd have to get to like 13% for that, which is not that easy. We're going to figure out today just how hard that is actually going to end up being. I think also if I get far enough in the event, I will live stream to YouTube and Twitch at the same time. So we'll see. We'll see how far I'm able to get into this. I've never played this level in my life. I did one practice run once. That's it, and I didn't get anything out of it. So I guess we'll see. Okay, let us begin. Let us begin. I'm gonna play on the servers one. White cap. Probably bro's name. Wow. It's weird to see an extreme demon with this, the blue. You don't see a lot of blue. Is this the only one? Are there any other extremes that are blue like this? It looks wrong, like I've never seen anything else like it. It might actually be the only one like that. So anyway, I asked Garbog if it was easier to play with CDF or without. He said it's easier without, so we're going to be playing without CDF. Which I think will actually make this easier. Nullscapes, I feel like because people are always like, Nullscapes is probably also easier with CDF, but like, Robot is still kind of, like the release and everything is just not really, like it's still also affected by CDF in my opinion, but like straight timings like this are probably easier without CDF, so we're going to be doing that. Alright, let's get 1%. I don't think I'm going to need practice to get 1%. Probably. I think this first timing is at 240 frame perfect. Okay, 1%. There you go. Oh wait, I needed to record it so I can get the thing. Wait, or we could just clip it. Can someone just clip it? Actually, so I don't have to do anything, please. Someone do all the work for me. What the? Oh, you have to like. At least one of you will clip it, I believe. The first click is 128. I don't know. I'm just like remembering like a video. So, okay. So my goal is to get to the UFO. So that's what I'm going to be practicing, is how to do that, basically. No one will do it. It's the bystander effect. People have not heard about the bystander effect. I've heard of the bystander effect. And I read a book that talked about it. I don't remember what the name of the book was. It had something to do, the book had something to do with, also, was that livable? I think I don't want to hit the ground yet before I click this. Do I? Or like right as I hit the ground, maybe. It's hard. Thank you for the sub, Spectre Blitz and Lightage. Appreciate it, guys. I don't remember what the name of the book was anymore. Dude, how does one get good at, like, how does one figure out? I'm gonna have to do a lot of, I feel like what's required if you want to get far into this is like a lot of study to figure out what exactly the frame you're aiming for is. Like, do I want to buffer that? Where do I get the most frames out of my inputs is the big question. This is 2%. If you don't go into this with like the study mindset, you're probably just effed, I'd imagine. But who can say? Yeah, the hitboxes on this are flipping ridiculous. Not going to lie. Like, I don't know when to do. I'm gonna have to study every single. It's gonna be really boring. That's why I'm not streaming to YouTube also. But I am gonna try to like actually study this stupid thing. So sorry in advance for anyone who decides to watch this shit. But that's okay. We're gonna make such a cool video out of this whole event. What do you want from me? Hello? I don't understand. Oh, I think I'm not breaking the, like, I need to break the bottom block and then yeah, okay. But it's like the checkpoint's like effing with it. Okay. Hopefully Garbog was not fucking with me. But I don't think someone would tell me, right? 111 RG ass cube. I've like never played that level. I don't know what happened in it. What do you want from me? Can I even play? I don't know. I thought it was like bugged or something. You know which Blade a happy birthday? I don't remember. I think my brother turned on a Blade song once and I couldn't get through it. Well, not get. I got through it. Like I didn't die or anything, but it wasn't like a fun or pleasant experience. I don't think it's the only time that's happened. Brother's a hero. I don't know. It's one of those artists you like or you don't like. Okay, so this is the UFO. This is where I want to get. I don't think we will get there. No, I think the first cube will be pretty fun to play. Actually, I kind of like raw timings, low key. Especially when they're not connected. Like the problem with Oblivion, why I wasn't that good at it, is because like the timings are all connected, like it's flow. This is not really flow. This is just like, Kirby, thank you for the sub. I'm not getting there. Thank you, King. Fuck you. Like actually, like I'm definitely gonna make it there. I'm probably like the best player in the whole event, probably. Everyone who has a harder hardest than me is just like a try hard. And everyone that is an easier hardest than me, well, I don't need to explain that, do I? I feel like it's pretty self-explanatory what that means. What do you even do here? Do you just eat shit and die? Like, do you just, oh, you go up. You're the same hardest as me? You do not, I don't believe you've beaten a single difficult level in your entire life. Like, I don't even believe, like, that would probably, you ever watch that Amazing World of Gumball episode where the father gets a job and the entire universe just like collapses around him? That's what would happen if you beat a level like harder than like, I don't know, like Spatial Rend. Like that's the limit. Anything above that, the universe would literally collapse around us. Yeah, Deadlock to Future Funk is entered like a jump because Deadlock's like a medium demon. Future Funk's like a hard demon. I don't want to die to this like technically the beginning of the queue, but you don't want to die there. Who's the second best player in the event? Dude, you know Hover is competing? That's probably really bad for everyone else, but I made a rule where you couldn't be top 25 in the stat sphere, and you couldn't have more than one top 10. And Hover has beaten Nullscapes and is 30 on the list, so that's just unlucky. Good luck to everybody else. Unfortunate. I'm probably like actually middle of the pack of all the people that signed up here actually. Although I have Aura because on the spreadsheet, like everyone's like pointer crate ID is like a 5-digit number, and mine is just 476 or something because I'm like the 476th person ever submit a list record. Kind of Aura, I'm not gonna lie. Like, you guys don't really have that. You don't have an OG profile. I'm not gonna lie. Like, you guys really aren't even really like worthy of talking to me. You're not even like remotely in my league, I would say. You're so lucky that I'm streaming for you guys. What? I don't understand. I don't understand. I don't know. I hope there's no like percentages you can't die to. I don't think there is, but I don't actually know. Your cross could complete the ultimate ring chemistry. It did a good job of it, yeah. I would definitely recommend playing that game. It's really good. It has a lot of like parts in it. Brian Cheese, do you sleep ever? Because I see you stream sometimes at like 3 a.m. and now you're here at like 10 a.m. So is there like a time you sleep? Are you one of those people? Has anyone, any of you, a single person played Crosscode because of what I have said about it? There's a single person, trust me. Because all my friends just roll their eyes whenever I bring it up. They're like, Nathan, no one respects you. The world's gonna end soon and it's your fault, probably. And it makes me feel so sad. You guys gotta play it. Okay, that's pretty good. Most Satan Kenny, I agree with the sub. I don't understand these green orbs, which is why I'm back here again. Don't tell me it's just a feel it out. Well, it's not, but like, okay, watch this. You go to the corners. Yes, you click. Strategy for anyone doing it, you click on the corners. Corner, go. That's probably what it is. If I had to guess. Feels pretty good to me to do that. It's not easy, but you gotta go to the corners. Ebby, I think for the sub, corner, go is the meta. Is that what I said, or is that what you guys said? That timing... Why did he add a bunch of spaces in the title? It was like so you know that it's not like the real one yet. Does that make any sense? Got a buffer. I did not say corner, go. That's like duck, go. Isn't that one site where stuff happens on it? Actually, I don't remember. It's before my time. Look, see, I'm super fucking good at this game. I just did a run to another percentage. And you think I can't get to the UFO? We should ban anyone who thinks I can't get to the UFO. It's like, it's actually easy. Dude, can I say something? And you guys may have never thought about this that much. Can you believe that up until rather recently, people had to traverse highways through like maps? Or like they had to print out directions and stuff? Like they didn't just have like a GPS or something. They had to like actually like plan this whole like thing out. How would you get to like any like niche restaurant or business or anything like that, right? The music nerd, thank you for the sub. Like you would never know about any of those places. Why am I back here? Falls in North Star. No, that's for the seafarers. You don't buffer that. Bro is a seafarer. What are you timing-wise? Want to go on a road trip with you? I've been on many road trips in my life. And I like road trips. They're fun. Except unless you have to, like, double back the same way you came. For the same, I mean, that's the same principle out of, like, why you don't want to hike up and down. You want to go in, like, a loop. Because you don't want to see the same thing twice. Because even on the way out, it kind of ruins it. Because you're like, I'm just going to have to come back here. Well, maybe I'm just kind of a downer. Could be. There, 13 to 17%. That's like so many percentages in a row. How long until I impress any of you with any of this? Hike up, zip line down. What's the coolest hike you guys have ever done? I want to know. It kind of sucks being on the East Coast because there's really not that many like cool elevation hikes to do, in my opinion. I've done Mount Washington. I would like to do it again. I really like Mount Washington. It's so cool, but it's very the conditions can be kind of problematic. I would say. Everything is snow and pain. Yeah, I've been to the Adirondacks a few times because I lived in Syracuse for a while, and I go up to Vermont sometimes too. Well, I wouldn't say they extend into Vermont or anything, but there's other stuff in Vermont. Hiked around Glacier National Park. I didn't even know you could. I was on a cruise ship. I didn't know that you could like get out and do that. All right, click the. I know the Hocking Hills. I actually know exactly what you're talking about, Dogface Kicker. Leave it on a rinse. It's insane. Please go back. No, I am learning. Please. Silicon Valley University. I did not. I'm not been on Discord much. Yeah. Actually, I was kind of active the days before this event. I really cannot wait to make a YouTube video about this event. I think it's gonna be so sick. You get money for gaming? Okay, but they probably mean like actual gaming stuff, not like this. Like probably like esports stuff. What? Where was that when I was going to college? I could have used that. Also, this area is hard. Has anyone noticed that when you were playing it for yourself? Especially this. That timing definitely makes like a whoa in any video, like the green orb. There's just no way. You don't like the way the cube's like this corner? Yeah, it's not that elegant, but it's important to set up for the grid that we were talking about earlier. But you probably weren't paying attention for that because, you know, let's be honest. When do any of my viewers pay attention to what I say or what I do? You all hate me. It's well known and documented. The poll got ordered. What does that even mean? Aren't they going insane? Well, this is still pretty, like, all the runs I'm doing are still really easy, because it's not, like, that many inputs in a row or anything. When it gets down to it, then it will be harder. Yeah, I know. Like, why is it even there? Like, I guess the Glaciers missed that one. Thank you for letting it miss. I don't know where, I don't know why it's there. I mean, they're cool. They are really cool. No, Ohio does have... Okay, Ohio does have some elevation, but it's all in the southern half. Because that's just the glaciers just didn't get that far. I don't know why I'm telling you like you don't know this. You don't know Ohio, you understand it. Oh, I'm telling the class. Oh, okay, so someone brings up a place I've been to in my life, and I'm not allowed to talk about it because I'm too... What? Like, what are you gonna be like? A man can't talk about his interests now. Now you're, what is that? Misandrist. That's what you are. I've come up for what you are. You don't like me? Well, then. I guess I have nothing. I just want to be respected in this crazy world. It's not that crazy. Yeah, every time I open like a list level and it's a built to start pause, I'm just like, thank you. You are useful. I like 30 subjects. Okay, well, what do you want me to teach? What do you want me to tell you guys about? I can tell you about some of these stuff. Botany? Shit, what was that word on the MIDI today? Anyone do the MIDI? There was a botany word on the MIDI that I didn't know, but I got all the other clues. It was not root zone. I don't even believe that's real. I'm verifying this? Yeah. Well, yeah, because I just have to get 1% further every day, and I'm just going to keep doing that, obviously. Like, what, you expect me to just not get 1% more than the day I got yesterday? Am I an amateur? Okay, well, I got to BFO, but I fucked up the thing. I got, dude, this click is so funny. I have 1% in 3 runs. Aren't these timings like hard, by the way? How do you even know when you have to do them? Also, do I want to buffer this? Yes, stamens. I also know about the Punnett square. So there's that. Okay, I need to do some research on whether or not you buffer these. Well, yeah, I think you can't because otherwise that wouldn't really work out. Let's see. I'm doing research. The Punnett square is basic knowledge. Well, I only have basic knowledge, so you have to do what you do to do it, right? Garbog GD. I'm just studying off of this, bro. I'm studying off of this, bro. Yeah, so you do hit the ground there. No. No. I think those timings are easy. Okay, so you do have to like do some double click BS stuff there. How do you get 47? That's such a large number, right? Okay, that's you guys are hearing that, right? This is just a hold. Yeah, he doesn't click there. That's just a hold. So it's cheated 100%. Maybe, because like how is it possible to get this? It doesn't sound like he buffered this. No? Like, it sounds like he actually waited to click. Yeah, he did. I wonder if that's better. He didn't do corner go like I did. There's no buffers. You're just saying words. Like he clearly buffered that. You're a bullshit spewer. Hold a buffer. Yeah, kind of, because you're buffering the next input, kind of. Well, it's the same mechanism. So yeah, I guess. Yeah, you can just hold for all of the pink orbs. It just does them for you. weird that Minecraft thought that was like a relevant thing to put in the top 1, but whatever. I don't know. Gallbladder cam. I almost got my gallbladder removed once. I may have to in my life. Luckily, it doesn't do anything, I don't think. Except hurt you sometimes. So it was constructed in 1994. Was it? I mean, I can believe that because they've been using it in Mario World ROM hacks for the whole time. So I figured maybe it was like some like old like SNES song or something. The deco in this part is pretty cool. I don't really like the deco as much later. I think it gets a little bit too much, but Real Button GD, thank you so much for the 100 bits, man. Hope you're having a good day. Okay, we're getting better at this stuff. I don't know. I think this is like a lot easier though than the stuff before it. I could be wrong. Alright, see you, most sane Caniac. It's cool because Starkey made it. Oh, okay, that's why. I really like Starkey stuff. I think Starkey is the GOAT. Am I dumb or smart? I'm trying. I don't know anything outside that. Dude, the ground is getting me. Why did I click so fucking early? Anyone know? Actually, I kind of wanted to go over there anyway. I have some stuff. I have errands to run over here because Garbog did a different thing, bro. Dude, this timing's so hard. That one looks so easy, but it's not. Like this timing. This definitely makes a noise in any sort of frame perfect video. I promise you. But I don't want to do that. I'm not gonna do that. I know better. I know better than the guy who put in 200,000 attempts in one day. Because I'm a genius, as previously discussed. Top 5 most unexpected frame perfects. New video. You joke, but I could see that video happening. Root 4H, thank you for the sub. Yeah, this is super world for that. No, I don't. Chat reading is not really my thing, because that would involve interacting with people. You guys are just the worst, so it's really not a good idea to interact with bad actors. Really curious how this video is going to be formatted. Yeah, I don't know. We will be using people's streams. I made that clear that that's something that we could do. So I hope people do stream it when we get to the later parts. And then we could just like, we could make like a highlight reel where every day we go through like what happened. And we can also use my stream footage as like normal stream highlights. But in order to do that, I would need to create highlights. Like I would need to say things that are worthy of being highlighted. I don't know how to do that anymore because I'm aging so rapidly that I'm losing the ability to jest at the same rate that I used to. And then soon the voice is gonna go and my hair is just gonna change color and such. But wouldn't that make me look like really cool though? Like if I okay, if I had like jet white hair and I was like old, I'd probably look pretty cool. I just hope I look like a cool old person. That's all I want. My dad is gonna look so cool when he's old. You know what I mean? Like, you ever see someone and like, yeah, when that guy's like 70, he's gonna look fucking like wise as shit. My dad's one of those people. Well, I got think of 100 bits. Yes, I will be. Yeah. Small issue with what you said. Small issue. I don't want to leave anything uncorrected. There will be no point where I'm out of the challenge because I'll be the final one in the challenge. So that's the only issue with what you said. But outside of that, yeah, you're right. I'll be watching. Oh yeah, you do just like if you have a big face, it's gonna keep. My face might get longer because my face is already kind of long, so it's like we'll see. Dude, this section is so easy. I don't know why I was scared of Heliopolis. It's just a word. Just like any other word. Trying to avoid the topic. I did, yeah, practice run of this took me like, I want to say almost like 15 minutes. I could definitely beat any medium demon in 15 minutes. That timing is effed, man. I don't know what it wants from me and when it wants me to do it. That time is fucked. I don't remember the attempts it took me. Yeah, no, this level's kind of laggy a lot, by the way. Like, not here, obviously, but later. Oh, I failed the timing. Lol, lol, lol. Many objects, like a lot. I don't know. Someone probably has the figure. I don't have it on hand, but I think it's like a lot. I think it's like a lot. One, 2, 8, 1, 2, 8. Yeah, at least the beginning isn't laggy for the sake of the challenge. Like, no, I did the corner go method and I still ate shit and died. No, there's no pre-practice. Like, every day you have to get that percentage. Like, you have to get 2% on 2%. Like, you can get further, obviously, but like, you have to die at that percentage on that day. Alright, this is the Wooding ADHD. It's really nice, actually. I'm a big fan of it. That yellow orb is kind of hard too, actually. Yeah, if someone dies at 5% on day 2, I have a team that will handle that issue rapidly and punctually, is all I'll say. No, that's not even a ding timing. I'm just stupid. This does not look possible. It's hard. Not easy. What a dingless failure. That's not nice. Alright, let's see what else is in this level. Probably a lot of stuff. Okay, so this is all just, these are all buffers. The elephant in the room? Is there an elephant in my room? I'm not replaced. They didn't replace me. Oh, you mean like in general, like in the last 15 days, you think someone replaced me from the last mission? Well, that's not really something I'd like to address at the moment. You don't need to worry. Like, here's the thing. It's not really worth mentioning because you don't have to worry about it. Like, it's someone else's problem. What do you want from me? Hello? Yo, this timing is not easy, apparently. Although it should be easy. No, there's nothing suspicious about me. I'm still normal. I'm still the same old person. Look, all of the genes are still the same, so it's fine. When does something not... Like, if I have the same genes and genetic makeup and all that sort of stuff as my... as me, because there's nothing wrong with me, neither have I been replaced, then I'm still the same person now. Like, even if I had some, like, enhancements... And, like, I was, like, mostly made of metal and cobalt and other sort of materials like that, I would still be me, right? Like, I would still... Even if I was, like, you know, enhanced to maybe be, like, a perfect machine capable of beating Heliopolis really slowly over time so that I win this whole event and get, like, millions and billions of dollars. Like, I'm still the same person, like, at the end of the day. Because at the end of the day, the sun sets still. I think it's fine. The sun will set and rise no matter what you guys complain about all day. I think you guys just complain all the time. What is it? Like, actually, what do you want from me on this timing? Maybe I don't want to bring out the second input. It's low-key not doing it for me. You can tell he is empty. No, there's so much soul within me. I'm not Flowey. I'm not Flowey the Flower. You guys would still watch me if I was Flowey the Flower. Doesn't even matter. Flowey's chill enough when he's not doing all that other stuff to you. I feel like. Do a bit out of fear. But he's not that scary. When you know. I don't understand this. I feel so afraid. That timing is so much harder than it, dude, on God, that's the hardest timing in the whole level so far. It looks so easy, but it's the hardest one. Like, it's not, it doesn't work. Steely, think of the sub. I think the change is good or great. I don't get any other option. I think I'll allow it. That's my final conclusion. It's allowable. Well, okay, my goal is to get to the UFO. I can get, okay, look. I can get to the UFO in what, like fucking like 2 weeks? Do you think I can't get to the UFO in 2 weeks? Do you guys actually think I can't get to the UFO in 2 weeks? That's so many days. You could change the world in 2 weeks, bro. The old Nathan. No, I promise this model, I mean the current version of me is much well suited for this task. Does anyone know, off topic, if there's like a pool of battery acid around any of you or me or anything like that? I'm not saying I need it, I'm just saying that I could take the edge off a little bit these days. So I'm not queen because of a lot of factors. You want to stand by? I can't do it. Okay, but I'm almost getting to the UFO from like 9%. Come on. Be moved by me. Okay, this timing looks so, like, just comically difficult though. Like, it's actually... Oh god, think of the 100 bits. No one can be as funny as Queen, that's not... But like, it's not fair because I can't, I'm saying words with my mouth, I'm not like typing them. Like, seriously, what does this timing want, like, expect me to do? Like, I just can't understand how you would do this. That's probably gonna be awesome. Yeah. I don't know. I'm not really, like... It's kind of pixel graphic slop, the whole game, so it's... You can't really be that excited about it. And these days, Toby cares more about his themes and such than his fans. So, you know. Or whatever they were saying on Twitter. You think I'm playing this game for the themes? Like, come on, bro. No, I genuinely have no idea what this time wants me to do. Like, it's actually scary. As my voice is going down like this. I think I can hold this long. Yeah, I can hold this like longer than I think I can. But it's like what? Okay, wait. Before we continue with this, I'm looking up at one of those frame counter videos. Hold on, I need to know exactly what we're dealing with. Heliopolis GD frame perfects. One. I trust VWE on this topic. React content? No, I need this. I'm not reacting. I need this. Let's see what we're dealing with. Wait, really? Wait, let me read the instructions for this. So these are all 2 frames. So there's no 1 frame in this level. It's only 2 frames. So it's like 120. Okay. Okay. That's not good. At least the blow was easy. No. Okay, so the first 3 timings are all 120. That's cool. Nice. Okay. That one. Okay, that timing's easy. Those timings are easy. What? I thought these were like buffers. Big timings. Really? That's not one of them? How? Wait. How can these be different? They're like the same one. No? 00 UK, thank you for the sub. Because these not just the same. How are these? Okay, how are these 3 different ones though? Frame alignment? That timing is hard. How is that not like the hard one? No, that times are all easy. Okay, so to get to the UFO, I'm going to need to do 4 120, 16. What are you? What? So it's not a 120, it's a 180? No. 1 and 80, but that's not making sense. It's 3, you have 3 frames, it's a 3-framer. It's just a 3-framer. So I need, don't think about it in terms of numbers. It's not about, oh no, we're not gonna see that part ever. Green Orb Cat. Okay, so we need 4 2 frames, 16 3 frames, which is insane. And then 5 4 frames and 4 5 frames. That confused me at the end there. Yeah, I'm playing on 240. I'm not playing with CBF because I thought that might be easier. Well, Garbog said so. I didn't form that opinion uniquely. I don't understand how it could ever, how like the staircase could ever happen consistently. It just doesn't work right now. Like, what is that? Why did I bug out? Maybe because I hit it too early or something? How is that a death? I need to do more practice. You can play with CBF. I just think it's like he said it was easier to do without it. Wait. It's not about hitting it early. It's about hitting it later, maybe. Like that. It's like that. Okay, I think I have a better handle on this. No, come on. I'm doing good. Everyone's so impressed with me. I don't know. I don't know. Garbog might just, like, do it, dude. Because the second half is so much easier than the first half. So he might just do it. What is this staircase? Like, it's not, I'm just, like, glitching into the thing. What is that? What does that mean? I did it. I did the staircase. Oh. Hello, Max Fung. Okay, I'm getting slightly of a better understanding of this thing. Would rather fight the Easter Bunny or the Tooth Fairy? I don't think... like, when I envision the Easter Bunny, I imagine more like a kangaroo type figure for some reason than like an actual bunny. Which doesn't really make any sense, but I'm just like walking you through what's going on in my brain about that. And so as a result, I don't think I would want to fight that. I don't think I'd win. The Tooth Fairy, though, strikes me as a purely intangible being that couldn't hurt me, or I can't even hurt it. It might have the ability to rip all my teeth out, and then that would be it, which would suck. I want my teeth to be in my mouth, but we do have dentures. We invented those. So I could live with that. It wouldn't be ideal, but I would survive. I'm pretty sure that the Easter Bunny would kill me, like just outright, and I'd be dead. And I'd rather have dentures and have the mouth container you put your dentures in at the end of the night, live with that forever, than I would just die outright. So that's my answer. Dude, this timing is so funny. Like, it's just so effed. Tooth Fairy gotta be richer than you want. Well, how did the Tooth Fairy doesn't make any money? Well, no, the Tooth Fairy might just have, like, a monopoly over, like, teeth. Well, why would people sell teeth? There's no way there's, like, that big of a market for teeth. The tooth market. Oh, we're here. Remember this part from the video? What? No, look. It's like you can't do it late as possible because you'll die to this. You need to do it like in the middle. Oh, I don't like that. Oh, that's bad. Wait, maybe it's not like that. You like hit the ground really fast. Maybe it's not like that. Maybe that was all a false alarm. Every single individual timing of this level should not be attempted by a human. Like, what is this? You're trying to tell me this needs to get done to go there? When I click twice, I guess I could if it actually is like a middle timing. That's a good point. Low. Dude, what is this, man? You get out of the second one with CBF. Oh, maybe you shouldn't use CBF then. Cheater. I mean, it's Kiba return. Aimbot GD, thank you for the sub. Should be an event level in game. Just fuck everyone who does all those. Nope, you can't have them all, buddy. I wonder how many people completed Bloodlust as the weekly when that happened. I know Hotball did, but I don't know like who else was able to pull that off at that point in time. My weekly was Bloodlust for like actual years, like the whole of my like beginning YouTube career. I'm pretty sure it wasn't until like 2023 that I changed it or something insane like that. I feel like. I would not want to be the tooth. Who? That's such a stupid question. Like, who would want to be the tooth fairy and you have to do that every day? At least the Easter Bunny like has fun. Like if I'm a holiday ambassador, that being I'm the one who has to do all of that shit. At least make me do one of them like Santa Claus, or like a one and done thing where it's just like this night this is happening and then it's done with. I'm not doing the tooth fairy. The tooth fairy works hours that no celestial being should ever work at. I guess it's kind of sad. Yeah, it must be fun probably to like hide all the eggs in places and stuff. I'm thinking. At least I would probably have fun with it. I literally forgot it was Easter until someone told me in an elevator. Like, Happy Easter, and I was like, what the like I didn't say that, but like I had to think about it, like it's Easter. Hello? I had no idea. Time it, bro. How is it dinner with the Easter Bunny? I mean, I'd like to at least like talk to the Easter Bunny, see what's like going on. You can't lie and not say you're like a little curious what that life is like. I don't know if my family ever did that. Like, they like half-assed the Santa Claus one, but I don't think they even did the Tooth Fairy. Like, I don't know if that ever happened. Like, I don't have any memory whether or not we did that. I think it was just too weird of a concept for them to introduce to me. Like, yeah, this magical fairy is going to sneak under your bed pillow at night and get your tooth that you put on. Like, we're not doing that. And I don't want my slimy tooth under my pillow while I'm trying to sleep really. If we're being completely honest, like, we did do Easter, but I mean, obviously there's no, like we didn't believe in anything for Easter. We just, like, we did, like, egg hunt, because my dad would like to hide eggs everywhere. I think I definitely told you this before. He would hide, like, the super rare eggs that, like, you had $100 if you found, and no one ever found them until, like, we were cleaning the house, like, years later. It's like, find the blue one to get $100. You won't, and we just knew you wouldn't. Like, it was just not possible. Like, no one was ever gonna find the blue one. Did you submit a thing? You may have not joined the Discord or something. Did we just accept it anyone with a list record? This timing doesn't work. There's no way, like, do you click before you do that? No, I need you. Like, do you actually just fall? That's so fucked. I don't want to do that. I don't want. This is the hardest timing. No mind, it's easy. Everyone knows the hardest timing has nothing to do with the actual frame window. It's just about like how it looks approaching the frame that you have to collect. Does that make any sense? How hard a timing is rarely, if ever, actually matters. The way you approach this orb is what actually like comes into play. And it's a tricky one, I'll be honest with you. The 1%, congratulations. I wonder if anyone's just, no one's gonna straight up fail 1%. It's literally impossible. Like my mom could get 1%. Like, that's not even a joke. Like, obviously any human being who's conscious can get 1% on this level. It's literally 3 clicks. You can't not do 3 clicks. Eventually, any human will do it. I don't think anyone's gonna fail 2% either, realistically. That has list points. Like, every single player has list points. You know what's crazy? Like, there's only like 3,000 people with list points, and there's 250 people playing. There's like almost 1/10 of the entire list is in this stupid event that I came up with. that me and Vision came up with. Vision deserves a lot of credit for that. Obviously. Which is really exciting to see what will happen. Because it's just such a large data set, you know? That excites me. Yeah. They're here for you. The video is, we're gonna try to tell a cohesive story, like about it, like day 1, day 2. It depends on how much happens per day, but we really hope that people stream it so that we can get like funny content stuff. So I think you guys are gonna get a treat, because I think starting on like day 10, it's gonna be like some dedicated streamers that will be live like pretty much 24/7 playing. There will be a stream of this event 24/7 basically after a certain point, I think, which is kind of exciting. Mine's done at 0% because that's not 0% is obtained by existing. Like everyone is 0%. If I were to ask you what your percentage on Heliopolis is and you never opened it, the answer is 0%. So you already contained within yourself 0% by existing. No, it was a pixel! It was a pixel! Dude, Starkey, I love Starkey stuff, man. Starkey's such a talented, decorator, in my opinion. Definitely the, best looking part of the whole, in my opinion. Like, no shade to the other parts, but like, you're not Starkey. You're not Starkey. This art is really good. Although I'm scared of the gameplay still, even though it's like not been on the list for a long. That was someone else. It's not been on the list for a long time. I guess I shouldn't be that afraid of it. Dude, that wave is hard, actually, if you've never played it before. It's really not a simple story. It's a little spam. Does it? This, I guess there's like a little bit at the end of the wave, but it's not like, it's like 6 CPS maybe. It's no poo cubed. LD50 is so cool. Glad I beat the. That timing is. My hand would need to be on there anyway. Hey, what else? What else happens in this level? Oh, you. I already discussed you and what you do. LD50 is a tricky level. I'll be the first to tell you. Like, it looks like it's really easy, but it's actually pretty hard. I was surprised that they did it. Oh, we're at the song before it goes and does it all. Isn't there like a trick here? Like, you're supposed to click this early. So it becomes, like, not humanly impossible to click this. This was only up or something in the video, so it's not that hard. You did not make this song. You are not capable. You could never be the first to make this song. I don't know. But that quarter, dude, that quarter is gonna kill me so many times, man. It's definitely hard. No argument.
Bloodless Quarter. I do the Bloodless Quarter is so aura though. Like no one can argue that. It's just one of the sickest things of all time, really. And if you disagree, you're not one of me. I don't know when else to close this. Honestly. Oh, well, okay, that's pretty cool.
I'll take it. I'll take it.
Okay, these timings are just comically evil.
Like, that is not... You can't do that. You actually just cannot do that.
When do I click this?
Yeah, the red orb is as early as possible, I think. Yeah.
Thank you for the 19 months. Appreciate it. Also, sorry to everyone that have been inactive. It's kind of hard for me to stream during April. Not a fun month. As you can probably imagine the reason why. But it's okay. Because I think personally, as far as streaming is concerned, I think I actually did really good the past few months. Like before allergy season, I think that I'm happy with what we did. And so we'll have a lot of videos to get out. And I'm excited about that. And next quote-unquote season, we're going to try to beat Spectre, which is exciting. I'm going to make sure I'm prepared for that the same way I did for Deimos. I don't know how much I'll actually be playing the game, obviously. But I thank you guys for your patience during all allergy seasons. It's annoying. I would love to be streaming more, but it's just not easy. It's hard to also describe why it's not easy, but if you've ever been like really sick before, I think you understand why. It's just like you just don't. Anyone asks anything that requires any amount of energy, and you're like, that no human can do that. Like no human could ever do that. What you just have to do. It's how it feels.
What are these timings, man? Getting 17 in this is not as... Isn't 17 the UFO? There's no way it's as hard as Spectre. They're just lying.
Also, wow. You know? Just wow on those timings. Okay, we're doing pretty good at the corridor.
ESZ God, yeah, they give it a 7.
It's in the name Actual Cat Luna. It's not ambiguous. What the fuck? Like, are you serious?
You know what's funny? You can't, I don't think you can, like, you can't hold these. You have to, like, do these stupid micro, like, Plaza Pulse Finale 95 taps.
We're gonna get through this part. Thank God for the wooting. I'll tell you that much. Yeah, this is the most brutal.
Vision did say, he said that the gap from 3 to 4% is crazy compared to
like the other stuff. Like this is the hard part.
And honestly, to his credit, it would appear like this is what the truth is. Yeah.
I don't think that a human being can do this consistently, except for Garbog, who I'm now thinking is some sort of okay. Well, first of all, it's not. It's infinitely harder, I think, from right there. Also. Yeah. Just because, like, the way it's set up. Maybe, wait. Hold on.
Wait, this is actually so fucking easy. And I just didn't get it. Now I get it. Yeah, you just do it.
Never mind. It's all over. These guys are going gray. These guys are going gray. I don't think you can use dead name as a cis person. I think it's specifically. Well, I guess I'm in no position to talk, but I thought you couldn't. Like I thought that's what. Well, not like couldn't. Like I don't think it's bad. I just don't think that's what the like. I think it's a different word. think it's like just like old name or something. But again, I am not the authority on this. I'm actually completely ignorant to almost all of it. I'm not ignorant. I'm Nate Ben. Yeah, the reason's not too different. I guess makes sense. What do you... Dude, this whole beginning stretch is just so evil. Man, you see Marta, leave with a sub. Ooh, that's why you turn on confirm escape right there. A cautionary tale. Yeah. I should have practiced somewhat off stream, but I know there's some people pre-practicing. But I'm obviously not playing to win, so I didn't want to pre-practice. I just wanted to. How far can I get? Because for me, the event, like, I couldn't stop you from practicing, but for me, the event is like, how far can you outrun the percentage until it gets you? You know what I mean? I'm more interested in that than like actually winning the competition for myself. So we'll see what how I can do. And I don't know how far I can get. I'm cautiously optimistic though. I'm pretty confident in my own timing ability. I really do think UFO is a realistic goal for me. I don't think anything further than that is possible, but we'll just have to see. And also allergies could just completely fucking destroy my ability to like improve overnight, and if that happens, then I definitely can't get UFO. It all depends on how each day plays out, so. I can't. Why? Why? Minecraft, can you please put a block there? Like one of those stopping you input blocks. I just don't like having to do micro fixes. It's like hard on the hand, I feel like, for me personally anyway. No, yeah. One of the reasons I stopped doing YouTube as much is because like I kind of like had all the ideas that I wanted to do, and then I kind of did them all, and so I kind of got bored because it was just like I did everything that I wanted to do. But this is the first time in a while that I came up with an idea, and I was like, I can't wait to do this. Like, this idea is so good. I think it's gonna be a banger. If that makes any sense. Yeah, it's really exciting for me. And we'll see. There weren't like video ideas, there were like videos I could do. If that makes sense. I think there's a difference between that and like something like this, where it's like a brand new idea thing. I don't want to say I'm an innovator, because that's like the cringiest fucking like millennial tech bro term you could ever use. But like, I don't have a lot of interest in just like maintaining where I'm at. I just don't like doing it. Which is why it's hard for me to just like pump out a bunch of videos, because it's like, it just doesn't feel like what I want to do. I don't know. Like, I really like coming up with like interesting and unique stuff to share with people. I think Do Lab was great for that. I think this idea is also great. I think it's gonna be fantastic. I just see what this ends up looking like. But yeah, it's kind of corny to say, I guess, but that's one of the reasons why I'm not as big of an uploader as I used to be. But it's not because I enjoy it any less. It's just that I'm not coming up with ideas that like interest me. But this interests me, so that's why I'm doing it. Does that make any sense? When do I think it will go? My guess was 28%. That's my guess on the. I locked it in. I can't do anything about it now. That's how far I think the event will go, not me. I'm definitely not making it to fucking 28%. That's like the robot or something. I'll tell you right now, that is not going to happen. For me. because I'm human. The winner of this event will be Inhuman. That's the whole idea, is to find the Inhuman one. I don't think there's a there's not a list of who's participating, but if you'd like, you can join the Discord server. I think I should pin that on my stream somewhere. You can spectate, and sometimes I think the competitors will like live stream also in the Discord because I gave them perms to do that. So yeah. We should probably put like !mark Discord in the title and then link the Discord if someone could do that. I know it's a big ask. Has penny been discontinued? That did happen, yes. I believe, right? That happened? I don't believe we make pennies anymore. We finally realized the wokeness of the penny. Actually, that is one change that I'm fine with. We don't need the penny, dude. A sandwich costs like $10.75. Like, we don't need the penny anymore. I totally get why we're doing that. Makes sense to me. Yeah, Vision wasn't kidding about this whole section being like this. This is completely ridiculous. That, dude. Also, since you guys last saw me, I've been shiny hunting for a shiny Weedle. I got a shiny Charmander and only 2,000 resets, which is awesome. I'm playing Fire Red, by the way. And I'm currently 9,000 in, and I've not seen a Weedle or any other shiny, which is fine. But if I do all this and then a shiny Pikachu, a shiny 5% Pikachu pops up, I'm probably going to break my Switch in half, probably. So I'm hoping that that doesn't show up. Or like, well, Caterpie is probably gonna show. It's like, so I want Weedle, but there's a 45% chance of getting a Caterpie or a Metapod, and a 50% chance of getting a Weedle or a Kakuna, which is Weedle's evolution, so that's fine. And then a 5% chance for Mr. Pikachu to show up in fucking room. Because I'll be fine. I'd be fine with the Shadow Caterpie. Have you ever seen shiny Pikachu? I'll show you right now. You do not want to get this. Pikachu shiny. I'll go to Cerebi because it has the sprites side by side. I got it. How do I zoom in? It's so bad. This is the difference between normal Pikachu and shiny Pikachu. Literally, if it showed up on my screen, I'm not even sure if I would catch this if the sparkles didn't appear. If this motherfucker shows up after thousands and thousands of attempts, I don't even know what's going to happen next. Or nothing good is going to happen next if this guy shows up, bro. I have no interest in seeing that guy. But of course it is, right? That's what's going to happen. That's what's coming up next. Is I'm going to get that motherfucker and then I'm going to... But like, come on. I don't want him. Because I want shiny Weedle so I can get shiny Beedrill. I love shiny Beedrill. I'm trying to make like a dream team in Fire Red while I'm going through allergies. I can't do like a lot of energy stuff. So I want to get like my shiny dream team, which would be really cool. Not shiny only because I want to. I think because I want like some of my shinies that I want. I don't want to limit to just before the Elite Four, personally. Because like I want like a shiny Lugia, for example. Which you can get in Fire Red. That's pretty good, right? We got from like 1 to 7%. So it's pretty much guaranteed that I can at least get to 7% because this is like the beginning of the level. So at least 7% could happen, I think. Like I don't think before this, yeah, like this is the beginning of level. This is over here. Like obviously you have to do these timings, but it is at least
I think we can say, I can say with a high degree of confidence that if I can get from that run to 7%, within only an hour of playing, after a week of playing, I'll definitely be able to get 7%. So at least 7% is in the bag, I think, I would say, like pretty comfortably. So it's just a matter of how far we can push it. You guys need to believe in me. I'm telling you, I'm next up, bro. We're gonna get to that UFO. I'm gonna be one of the people who gets there. I think a lot of people will get to the UFO. I don't think it's that hard, honestly, to get to the UFO. I think it's like an event like this is gonna push people a lot further, especially someone like me. Is that so? Believe in me. Believe in me. Come on. Wouldn't it be more fun to believe in me and then I do it and everyone's like, yes, we believed in him and then it worked. Instead of all this doubting you guys are probably gonna do instead. So what is this click? It doesn't care about me. Like the, oh, okay, I see. Was Mike out thinking releasing this? I don't know. Garbog could do it. Seeing him get 47 is renewed my, it's changed my belief a little bit. Like I low key think it's possible now because of that. Because he says the second half is just so much easier. I do still wish this was top like 15 though, because it's really cool, and it kind of sucks that I just can never beat this. Can you make, yeah, starting on day 10, we can do predictions on whether or not I get the percent that day. I think, if we're being honest, like I know this sounds like ego, but I'm going to get to 10% probably at the very least. So we'll see what I actually end up getting to. Like getting the UFO is definitely not like a assured bet, I would say. But I think getting to like 10% is definitely like in the bag. And 10 is almost as hard as Spectre. That's just bullshit though. It's like fucking 15 inputs. Like it's not true. It's just people just say words. It's not gonna be like that. Length matters a lot, yeah, and like it's obviously a big factor whether or not like it's just not that big of a deal. I feel like to get like the 10% on this. It's more of a time investment than you actually having to be like consistent on any of it. Like there's a cardiac hazard. Is it that nerve-wracking? I guess I'll find out. I don't know. I'm rarely one to get like nervous and die because of nervous though. Unless you count Poo Cube 98, but I don't think I was nervous. I think that was just I hate that timing. Middle timing alarm. Unclear visual middle timing is probably why I died in realistic terms. Nerves help me also. Like if I get good adrenaline. We should make a channel point prediction. Not a channel point prediction. We should make a channel point goal that if it reaches it, I will be Poo Cubed. Like one of those like everyone collabs ones. Only I can do that? What does that even mean? Yeah, we're learning this. We're learning it. It's hard, but we're learning. You can click that. If you think you clicked the red herb early, it's not early enough. Like you gotta click it so early. Does Minecraft buff this after the bounty video? I hope he does not during the like I don't think he would do that. Because that would just ruin the fucking video. And also, like Minecraft knows about the video, he's in the Discord. I don't think he could like randomly just sabotage the fucking thing.
Yeah. I don't think. Yeah, I think this is definitely the hardest thing right now. So at least we're looking at just like people's progress. I guess I don't know myself, because I've never really played PS2 or this really. I did get 0% for day 0. It was very, very difficult. Very, very difficult. I don't know if it's harder than Grief, because I haven't played it at all. And also, maybe 2 most dissimilar levels of all time. Dude, is that gonna be the next big RGB, bro? We're gonna have this, and then a blue level we've never seen yet. And it's gonna be the final RGB, that's what they're gonna call it. Be Heliopolis, Grief, and the blue level. You could make the blue level, bro. I'm just saying there's an opportunity here. The person who makes the blue level could be in the chat right now. Like, we don't even know. Dude, you don't even, like, this timing doesn't even make sense to my brain. Like, you don't do timings like that, you do that timing. It's weird, I don't know how to describe it. Raptor will close the servers and kill the game. Azure Flare is it? Maybe. That's probably harder than all the other ones combined, bro. That level is not possible. There's a reason Mr. Aiden never beat it. I can't believe that one time he just like no-clipped it and thought he actually did it. He did his own April Fool's, bro. He April Fool's himself. How do you come to the conclusion that you fucking beat it when you haven't even gotten past like 50 like ever? Like, you're just like, oh, that one did it, guys. I did it. Like, I don't know. My brain would first lag trying to process that. So bad. It would lag so bad. I don't even think. Like, I don't know. I don't understand this timing, man. Like, has anyone? So I tried to play this level. When do I click like here? Like, I don't understand. Is it like when I fall like off this block like a little bit? I forgot. I forgot that's that one. Oh my god. I'm actually a super villain for laughing at this, dude. What are these timings, man? Why am I dying to like these? What is happening to my character? Hello? I'm hitting inputs you should not be dying to. Or I'm hitting obstacles I did not think it was possible to hit, I should say. No timing is almost possible unless you're playing from not directly on it. Anyway, I'm over here because I don't understand what this area wants me, like right here. So this is obviously as late as possible, and then what is actually happening here? Because I keep doing that. I think I see the one. It's like when your cube is like fully over the void when you click. Like when your cube is fully past the block, you click. Lose 1 tooth every day or gain a tooth and multiply. Stop. Teeth horror simulation. Oh no, we don't do that here. Did I ever tell you guys I went 5 years without going to the dentist, and I eventually did go, and they were like, your teeth are perfectly healthy, congratulations. That was such a relief. Because I realized I haven't been to the dentist in a long time, and I was like, it's over, I'm fucked. They're gonna find 100 cavities, they're gonna find new species of bacteria in there that hasn't even been documented before, and it's just gonna kill you in like 5 hours. And I went, it was totally fine. I was like, what the fuck? Usually that's not how medical stories go for me. Usually there's some sort of horror attached to it, but that one was just an easy resolution, no problem. I guess that makes sense. My dad also has like perfect teeth and never had any problem with it. And I also don't eat sugar, really. It makes my feet tingle because of the blood sugar or something. Or whatever it is. Did I check us with the story of the time that my ear was fully clogged for like 2 full days? Did I ever tell you guys that? It's kind of gross, but I will tell you if I've never told it before. Gum cancer? That is a thing, yeah. Okay, so if I haven't told the story, I'll tell it. So I was playing Skyward Sword on my Switch, right? And all of a sudden, I just hear whoop, my ears are fully like it's like the world's strongest earbuds got put into my ear all of a sudden. I was like, what the fuck? Like, it was so jarring. And so I was confused by this, but I was just like, I think that it will clear itself out. Because why wouldn't it? Like, it's just like my ears clogged, whatever, it'll fix itself. I went to bed because it was late at night, right? And it like I kept waking up in like 15 to 30 minute intervals because my ear was so clogged, and like for some reason my body was like error, and it kept waking me up. It was miserable, right? So I barely got any sleep that night. And I woke up and I was like, okay, it's time to fix this stupid problem because this is not, we're not doing this anymore. So my first step, because I don't have like a dropper or anything, I went to Wegmans and I just got hydrogen peroxide and I like put a little bit into a cup and then a bunch of water into it, and I just like poured a little bit into my ear, and I wanted to see if that would clear it. This solution, this DIY nothing solution, did nothing, as you might expect. Nothing happened, so that didn't work. Eventually, it hit 8 a.m., so I could go to Walgreens, and so I went to Walgreens to get like an actual like tool with like a syringe and stuff, you know, or like not a syringe, but one of those like bubble shaped water pressure things, you know. So I put some eardrops in my ear, and I waited for a while, and then I used the super water tool, and nothing. And I was just like, holy fuck, this thing is so impacted in my ear. First of all, it was definitely just like a bunch of wax was what was in there. It was so impacted. I went to urgent care eventually because my doctor couldn't see me, and this guy named Steven, I don't remember why I remembered his name, but I do. He's the first person there. It's like the first thing in the morning, so he's really tired. And he's mumbling every single thing he's saying, but I can't hear out of my right ear. And I keep asking him to like repeat what he's saying, and he's like, we gotta go. I can't fucking hear, so I'm like turning my head like this, like a dog, trying to figure out what someone's saying, because I just can't hear out of my other ear. And there's like a problem with my insurance, and we have to do all these other problems, so I just can't hear out of half of my head. And I'm like, stop. And he's trying to navigate these issues while I can't hear what he's saying, but he doesn't want to speak up, I guess. He doesn't want to speak up. Eventually, we agree on what the problem is, and I get into the building to get my ear like actually cleared out, right? So we got the first guy coming in. The first guy is like analogous to like a Goomba in the Mario universe. Like, he's the first one. He's not going to be that big of a problem. He's not going to do that much for you. He's the first one. So he gets here and he starts to handle the issue, but he's doing it like with he's clearly like an intern. He's like, this is his first day or something. He doesn't know what he's doing. He's like, I don't know. We're going to see what it doesn't work, right? So they send in the next guy, and this guy's more of like a paratrooper or something. Like he's a much bigger help, right? This guy actually knows what he's doing. He's like, let me get involved in this. They do the ear thing. He does all this stuff. Still nothing. And by this time, I'm becoming kind of like a spectacle around the office because apparently I have this insanely clogged ear that requires like some serious shit. So eventually fucking Bowser shows up, like the big boss, bro. I unlocked like the final doctor of this urgent care. This guy comes in, he's like, I'm gonna do this, we're doing this right now, it might hurt, we're gonna get this ear unclogged. This motherfucker, he has this tool pressed so deep into my ear that I actually involuntarily yelp. I've never in my I didn't know you could even do that, like that you could put a tool in my ear and like I could just make a noise. Like I didn't even want to make that noise and it just happened. And they're just like flooding my fucking ear,
like infinite tsunamis are flooding my ear, and eventually it just goes. Bah! Like that noise I just made is the best possible way I can describe what that noise. Like it actually just, bam! Like it was just, and I could hear, and everything went quiet. My ear was so fucking sore. And like a team of like 5 people were like in that room trying to figure it out, and it's over. And it was just like, holy, like I could hear every single thing, dude. It was so satisfying. I was listening to music and I was like, yeah, motherfucker, I can hear all these notes. It's just like, but it was such a like an ordeal to get that to happen. It was insane. But yeah, that's the story of how my ears clogged and unclogged. The bill was quite expensive for that, but it was worth it because there was no way I was ever going to do that by myself, ever. So, thank you for the 800 bits. Appreciate that. KACF. Thank you so much, man. Yeah, I don't know what happened. Like, I don't actually understand why my ear did that, but who knows? Some things aren't for me to know. I guess. Still better, once my grandpa got a tick in his ear, which is crazy. He is not the kind of guy to panic, though, at any given point. He's like, oh, well, hope they get it out. I was like, dude, you can be a little upset about that. Like, just a little bit. Like, you don't have to, like, flip out. But you do have a tick in your ear. So we should at least, like, see somebody, you know? Because he was like, no, it will just fall out eventually. And I was like, yeah, but, like, you don't want Lyme disease in your ear or something? I was like, I didn't know what the worst case here was, but I don't think you should have a tick in your ear, man. So eventually I convinced him to go to urgent care for it. I don't know, some people just don't care. No, it's not that he doesn't care, he's just like really... I think he's the problem, by the way. Like, you know how I have all these issues? I think he's actually the reason why I have a lot of these issues. Like, structurally, he's also like me. He had acid reflux for like 50 years until it got better. I think it's like, I think what's actually the problem is I have like a structural problem with my like bones or something. And I like inherited it from him or something. Because he also has unexplainable acid reflux. And when I started to get it, he was like, oh yeah, that sucks and it doesn't go away. I'm like, cool, thank you for that. That was a good combo. Excited to see how that goes in my future. What am I even doing? Okay, let's actually get back into practice here. I'm trolling. Oh no, I'm very thankful that they did that to my ear, even if it was torture. It was the kind of torture I'd want because it helps me, which is a lot of what going to the doctor is about. You go through the short torture to stop the long torture. It's like a deal thing. I wonder if it's more useful to look at the ground here, or if it's more useful to look at like the actual gap. Probably the ground. That's the thing that actually runs out. But this is now, if you've ever paid attention to my story, it's the second time that I've had to get multiple people required to unclear my ear, which is weird and not normal. I have some problem there. I don't know what it is. I'm sure it's nothing. Or it's something. Why am I getting gapped by this click? It's not a hard one. At least not according to the thing. I think because I'm just clicking the, I'm doing both this time is like way too early. Dude, that's so cool. I just did clicks for fun. You miss Mario? He doesn't miss you. I heard the Galaxy movie was not good. By the way, I have not watched it.
heard, from what I heard from a few people, they said it tried to do something interesting and then immediately threw all that away for like no reason, and also it has no Rosalina, which is like the whole fucking like thing. Pizza movie. I miss pizza. It was good. I don't want Nintendo to make fucking movies. I want them to make games. I don't care about their fucking movies. Like, I just don't care. How could anyone ever care? Like, just make another game. It's been, what, 2017 was the last time we made a 3D Mario game. Like, come the fuck on. I don't care about your fucking movies. It's all that bro's Miyamoto's fault, bro. It's all his fault, bro. He's the same guy who complained that Twilight Princess had too dark of an aesthetic and Paper Mario's story was ass and all that sort of other stuff. Mario needs to be a happy la la lu lu lu. They don't have to do anything. And that's why we don't get interesting games anymore, because everything else is fucking standardized. Super Mario Titans. Yeah, Super Mario is the best game, and Miyamoto hates it because it actually tried to do something interesting as a video game. It's so dumb. Yeah. No, I agree. I don't know why. I don't trust no clip accuracy at all. It's like, what if it's not the exact same? And I thought it was proven that it wasn't at one point. Like, I vaguely have a memory of that happening, but I don't know. I'm not so intelligent. Okay, the only reason I complain so much about Nintendo games is because they could just be so much more. They've proven that they can, and then they just choose not to do it. That's my problem with them. Like, it's so clear that the music team always puts 100% in every Nintendo game. They're so good with it. I respect the music team a lot. And so in this event, no. I made sure no top 25 players got in so that it was more interesting. So that it wasn't just like an event where Zoink was in it and then Zoink won the event, and then it was like, wow, I can't believe Zoink won. And Nintendo will do this stupid thing where they're like, every so often just make a game that's so good that you can't not like have a Nintendo console to play that. You know what I mean? Like Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom are so good. It's insane. But half the games they make, they just choose not to make it as interesting as it could be, and I don't know why. As much as I don't like Odyssey that much, I do have to respect that it at least gives us movement options. You know what I mean? Like, that's my biggest complaint about Galaxy, and I thought it was just gonna get worse, honestly. Like, Sunshine has great movement. 64 is okay movement, I guess. I'm not the biggest fan of 64 movement, but Sunshine has great movement, and Odyssey has pretty good movement too. And galaxy movement is ass. And I was hoping that it would, like... I'm glad with Odyssey they give us good movement. I just hope in the next game they continue that. I've proven I can be Pookie, why don't I? Because it hurts my hand, man. I'm not very good at the spam, to be honest with you. Amongst other reasons. Yeah, honestly, I've just never, I haven't played Mario 64 enough. I've only got, I've done 120 stars, I've done all that, but I just haven't played it like enough to. I've done Owlless and Cannonless for fun. Mitch, if you're here by any chance, the one time I did Cannonless when we were doing the coins thing, still one of the funniest things ever, I think. Guy dick. I'll never forget that. It was so funny. I can't do this section. Oh, wow, that's stupid. Wonder's pretty good, yeah. Which Wonder wasn't so much of a, like, gimmick game, though. Because I just like standard Mario gameplay a lot, too. Not that it's, like, it's not a bad game at all. I actually really enjoyed it, but I do wish there was less gimmicks happening all the time. I kind of feel that. I kind of feel like they overcomplicated it a bit. I feel like the same about like Strawberry Jam. Like, I got a bit too gimmicky for me. Wonder Strawberry Jam are kind of similar in that regard. Low key. They just got too gimmicky for me personally. I like Mario Maker 1 a lot. I don't like Mario Maker 2 that much. Because you can't practice as easily. And the hitboxes are weird. And the physics are off for some reason. Compared to 1, which is odd. Considering it's the same Mario world as it was before, but... I don't think it's a bad game or anything. I'm just not... I didn't get into it as much as I got into Mario Maker 1, I guess. Celeste is probably the best game ever at speed, I would say. Like, conserving speed and using speed in interesting ways. Celeste is kind of the go-to that in terms of movement. Really no parallel, honestly. Like, it's in a totally other league to any other thing. I'm gonna get this to the UFO today. At the very least. Like, I kind of want to work backwards a little bit, because I'll have plenty of time to play the earlier sections later. Yeah, I just think they came into the idea of Celeste with such a concrete idea of what it was gonna look like when at like a high level, and it just worked really good. Like, their vision got executed in such a good way. I mean, Celeste is such a good game, it's insane. Like, just because I don't like playing it at a high level doesn't mean I don't like it. And also, I think there's something to be said, and this is something that Crosscode kind of gave me, low-key. I know I'm bringing up Crosscode again, but it is similar. If you play Crosscode, maybe you can understand. I kind of lost my enjoyment of it when I started to have to use save states for everything. Because to me, solving the puzzle was such a, like, a big part of it for me. I thought the puzzle solving in Celeste rooms was brilliant. Like, I thought it was so fun, but then save states kind of took that away for me. Because, I mean, it just got to a point where, like people say, like, oh, you could just still play it. And I can, but I don't want to waste all that time, really. Like, because at that point, it's just more trial and error. If something's made to be learned with save states, then it's obviously more fun to be played with save states. And it's just not really for me, is what I found out.
But I get it. I mean, I totally...
Like, just because it's not for me doesn't mean I don't think it's amazing. Like, I also just couldn't do it. Because, like, my motor skills are just not good enough to do throwables. I know that sounds ridiculous considering how good I am at GD, but that's because it's one input. When we start to add multiple inputs, it's, my body is not really capable of doing a lot of, I think it's called fine motor skills, right? Isn't that what it's called? No way you thought high jump was on the horizon. High jump. That would trivialize every single puzzle, I think. Like, all of them.
Crosscode is so brilliant at showing you something, and then you have to figure out how to get there. It is honestly absurd.
You get used to, like, the weird depth on the screen, because it's kind of odd at first, like, how that works. You like Heliopolis so far? I mean, I like this part. Can't really speak on the whole level. The gameplay is, I mean, at this difficulty, the gameplay is not about being fun or anything. It's not terrible, because I'm not like doing anything high CPS or anything, but it stops being like gameplay at this level of difficulty. It's just about like what it takes. I don't know. It's like a weird description of it, but. But it looks very visually stunning, I would say. This part, anyway. I like hard timings. I mean, this is pushing that, but I do like pulling off hard timings. It is satisfying. Excuse me. Yeah, that's the thing. Anything this hard is just not about enjoyment, really. I mean, it can be bad. That's an option. Just because something this hard isn't like that fun necessarily doesn't mean it can't be a lot worse. If that makes sense. And I'm not actively like uncomfortable playing this. Nice, we did it.
Okay, 9 UFO is pretty good. That was my goal.
I don't really know what else I can accomplish. That timing, that dash up so fucked. 250 pros versus Orbium. If this video does well, I may consider doing like another pros versus video on just like a different impossible level, but it'd have to be one with a lot of hype and stuff. I don't think maybe I could do a Turnus, but I don't know if that'd be particularly interesting. I really do think Heliopolis is just like the best level for this format, unfortunately. Like, I'm not sure if there's like anything that will be, but it will stay in the back of my mind as like an option. You know what I mean? Like, there could be something. But that depends on this event going well and how people receive it. Like, maybe just no one cares, we'll see. I care, but I obviously am a big fan of anything involving stats and stuff like that. Oh, that would've been cool. Yeah, Turnus is much harder than this, I think. Because like the best run anyone has on that is like no one has 40% on Eternus. This is not a thing. That's not what happens. Yeah, I think this level is just really good for that. Rua, thank you for the sub. Appreciate that. Xmas Challenge V3. Singularity. It's kind of a funny idea, but it would just be really boring for a while. I do know Singularity, by the way. I don't know why. But it's something. It is something I know. I think I'm gonna go on a long bike ride later today. It's beautiful today, honestly. It's been the past few days have just been magnificent. It's been like 55 degrees, perfectly sunny. Just magnificent. I mean, after the past week or so of just fully cloudy, rainy skies and like shit temperature, I could get used to this sort of stuff. Like, this is really nice. I won't, because it's not gonna remain that way, but I'm kind of a little worried that the summer is going to be like record-breakingly, ridiculously hot across the entire country, but it's probably fine. I keep seeing terms like Super El Nino on my my timeline. I don't know what that means. I'm sure it's fine. Deltarune. This timing doesn't make any sense to me because I don't know what I'm doing. Lol, 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 lol. I have plenty of time to figure it out. Excuse me. I think tomorrow my goal is going to be to get from here to the UFO. I think that's my goal. Is it possible? We'll see. I don't think I need to hit this black orb that early, actually. I think it's just about breaking. I think it's just about breaking. Oh, no. I do need to hit it, because I need to break the other one. 250 copies of Swyborg versus Eternal Night. For this percentage, 18. I have a feeling that wouldn't get very far. Dude, that was the most mad I got on people on Twitter, probably. When, like, I was making fun of Cyber for not verifying anything, and then you just continue to not verify anything. Like, fucking, of course, man. And everyone's like, oh, you're one to talk. What do you fucking mean I'm one to talk? I streamed it every day at my level, and I finished it. I think, a Nemesis has been in the works since, like, 2018 or something. That's, like, before I started playing Keynote. I did see Zonkus doing the roulette. Really cool. I like to see people do roulette in the modern day. All these new levels. What's up with the tunnel? Hopefully nothing. I have never liked it. It's literally like just fucking like 9 copies of the same 15-second gameplay part and song loop in a different color. Like I don't know what anyone ever saw on level, honestly. Like I'm not trying to put anyone down. It's just like, what are we looking at? It's the same. It's this fucking loop of the same thing. I have, yeah. It took me like 15 minutes or something. And I accidentally did the one UFO upside down for some reason, like the one at 80, which was like barely possible, but I thought that's how you had to do it, and I spent a lot of time there, I'm not gonna lie. I was like, wow, this part really is hard, what the fuck? Like directly after the staircase. Ah, that was cool. It'd been cool to get to the thing. Okay, man, guy thing. The hardest coin in all of human existence. It's like barely possible. I had to do like 2 like double inputs where I press 1 and then another one like right after to do it. I like literally like I had to watch a video after I did it because I was like, why is someone talking about this UFO? Like, it's the hardest thing I've ever seen in my entire life. The staircase is light compared to this. Hardest level to do is all coins. Isn't there a list for that? Like a hardest coins list or something? Let me think with a sub. Did I? Well, at least you got an amusement park dream. Those are always fun because you can feel like you're flying if you go on a roller coaster. At least in my experience. What? Nerf this fucking block section. I don't understand it. It's not hard, but I don't understand it, and I'm not really like trying to figure stuff out right now. So just remove all the blocks, honestly. V-Bound, look at this up. These two have coins. I don't even know. What's the hardest level with coins on the list? Almost as if there were coins in orbit for some reason. I know there's not. I watched every Zoink stream of that. There's no coins. Unless there's like a million at the end for some reason. You should have had it so a coin is a thing that can drop down, you know, when you're in the ball pit. And you just have to get lucky and have all 3 coins drop down, and Zoink has to like verify like fucking 10 times to get lucky enough for all the coins to drop. He would have loved that. He was having such a fun time at that level. Can you imagine he had to redo it because only 2 coins fell? Isn't that cool? I also saw that. It's really sick. I hope we can fling it. Although that ship looks questionably possible. Okay, that's pretty good. We got to the out section, which is pretty good. And I'm getting better. I'm getting better at it, I think, but it's hard to tell. Let's all link this hard. Verdant landscape. Yeah, it just has the coins at the last J-Flame. I'm just so bad at that level. It's actually insane. I'm just so bad at flow. I just don't know what I'm doing. Like, it's impossible to just get the muscle memory for it. Dude, what are you doing? I don't know for you. I'm just really bad at ship. Is that the problem is? Thank you for bringing this to my attention. Why didn't you put ship in this level instead of this like impossible cube part? I could have nailed that. You never cater to me. It's sad. I do Destiny. I don't know why that took me so long considering how much of it is ship. I think maybe that's one of the reasons why I got really good at ship though, honestly. Because I did that on a fucking G502. And I'm not that good at the game, so that was like hard for me. And now that I'm on a superior input device, I think I'm just better at... Although, I don't know, that level is hard waves, and I didn't get any better at wave from that. I'm so ass at wave, it's crazy.
No one's ever in the shit at wave. I have to be like the probably #1 of all people
Worst at wave person. EOD 2 times in a row. I'm definitely not sure that's humanly possible. I think the problem is there's just no like I'm actually pretty good at wave when it's just like disconnected timings, like kind of like how this level is so far. But when it's like flow, like because wave is kind of flow, right? Like if you have to do like 5 clicks in a row, and you just have to feel out the inputs of it. Like you're not treating all those timings as individual clicks. It's like one thing. I am practicing for later, yeah. I'm just not good when you like mix that sort of stuff together. I think that's the point of it. Why did point of create remove the FPS limit? Because we use bypass now. I mean CBF. That's the word. Bypass. I kind of like the song, just like lol sake, it's cool. I don't know. It's evil. I like evil stuff sometimes. Especially in music, it's like... Yeah, I'm good at wave when it's not really wave and it's more like another timing game mode. But then when it's like actually... And then the same thing goes for... I'm just not good at flow. I've tried to improve it a few times. Like I tried it with Verdant. I've tried it with... I don't really want to be Saul Goodman. I don't think I would actually get anything out of that. Pure Cube did not help because it's not flow. Honestly, Pure Cube is a timing puzzle. But I think I need to play it like maybe like something like midnight maybe. I've been considering. So I may end up doing that. Soggament's really not that fun. I do not like Soggament because all the objects move right up until the point where you get to them, and then the hitboxes are not like consistent across the board. It's not that fun. I do not recommend it. It is honestly slop because you're just sitting there clicking, waiting for your mind to understand what's going on. Like it's really genuinely not in your control if you're improving at it or not. It's not that good. I don't like it. I would not recommend it unless you like the sort of thing, I guess.
Okay, I think I've hit a wall for the day. So how'd that go? That went pretty good. We got 5 to like 9, and we did 9 to the UFO. So, my goal, I think, is to get from the 5% section to the UFO maybe tomorrow or the next day, and then obviously get 2% for the fucking thing. So, yeah. Hope you guys are looking forward to this event as this kicks into full gear. I will be practicing again tomorrow, so I hope you guys tune into that and getting 2% and onward. So thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you tomorrow. Have a good day.